Hello and welcome to Dave the Soap Betting. Well, last week, Whistle in the Dark made a terrible blunder at the next to last fence and it cost it the race. I think the first two were all out and it had got a chance. It was in third place before making that monumental blunder. On the all-weather, Elemental Eye, I don't know what they're doing with it. It's never seen a whip again. Held up in rear, headway 2 furlong out, never dangerous. There's got to be a race in it. I don't think they're trying with it. Maybe a drop to 10 furlongs. I won't be following the horse off the edge of a cliff, but I will look for a suitable race and a suitable price. I do think there's definitely a race in it. Anyway, on to tomorrow, Saturday the 22nd of February. I've got two. One a little bit speculative in the first race at Southwell. Here's the race. This is the race I'm interested in. It's the 240 at Southwell. And you can get a 50 odds first four with 365 and one or two others. These are Marshman at 9-4, Diligent Harry 5-2, Valiant Force, who was a good 2-year-old and won last time out, 5-1. Clarendon House, course and distance record holder, fastest horse at this distance at Southwell. I think it was wind assisted, 8-1. Equilateral 10-1. Ostraka 12s, 5,000-1, 16-1. Bedford Flyer, a course and distance winner, 25s, and any price the rest. Well, let me show you a horse on its last run with not a too bad a record on the all-weather. Let me show you its last run. So this is a 6 furlong race at Kempton, a Class 2 race. The horse I'm interested in is coming out of stall 10, which is a very poor draw at Kempton over 6. Let's watch it as it comes out. Now he bustles it along. He desperately needs to get a good position here, but he tucks it in virtually in last. It's in the blue and white colours, not to be there's a horse with the same or similar colours alongside him. He got a bump or two there, and as we go around the bend, he's basically last. So we've come around the last bend. We've got just over 2 furlongs to run, and it's next to last. Here it is. Now the cameraman, I don't know who was doing it, Ray Charles maybe, but the cameraman's done a poor job here of filming it up and down. The cameraman's terrible. So we don't see much of the horse. And here he comes now. Here he comes. He's down the outside here. Now we get a better view. He's staying on. Never hit. Pushed along. And we go past the line. And there it is. If we look at the finish here of the race. Okay, so these are the distances. A neck, half a length, a short head, half a length, a neck, and a head. Well, it wasn't drawn well there. 6 furlongs at Kempton, you don't want a double figure draw. And it ran on well despite the poor quality cameraman there, not showing all the horses. You could see it was finishing fast. So Marshman's never won over 5, but in defeat, they were in listed race, Group 3, Group 1 and Group 2. So it's got to have a chance. And it has won over 5.5 on soft in France, a Group 3 race. Diligent Harry, it's a 7-year-old. It's a course and distance winner. This race last year, listed race, where it won quite nicely actually. Comfortably. Clarendon House, very short favourite. In third, Bedford Flyer, who will reoppose us today as well, in fourth. If you look at the first three, drawn 2, drawn 3, the third was drawn 9, the fourth was drawn 4. So 2, 3 and 4 filled 3 of the first 4 places. Valiant Force was a very, very good 2-year-old. A very good 2-year-old. I think it won at Ascot, didn't it? Yeah, won a Group 2 at Ascot as a 2-year-old. Then we raced it in France, changed trainers, been all over the place. Ended up in Ireland. And it won this race at Dundalk last time. Made all, which is not a bad thing to do, potentially, at Southwell. Clarendon House, I think we all know Clarendon House, prolific winner. And like I said, the record holder over this distance at Southwell, it's a speedster. But the one I like, and the one I've just shown you, is 5,000 to 1. It's got a decent record on the all-weather. Ran 13 times, come first, second or third, 8 of those occasions. The race I've shown you there, that was its first run for the new trainer. Now, it's not my favourite trainer, Tim Easterby. And it was its first run for 144 days. I thought it was a good run. It's never raced over 5 furlongs. Never raced over 5 in its life. It is up to this. It won a very, very good race at Newcastle here. £77,000 to the winner. That was in March of last year. And he beat some decent horses. Well, it's a competitive race, as you would expect. Previous winners, of course, record holders. But 5,000 to 1, which is 16 to 1 as it happened, a quarter the odds, first 4, has got to have a chance. It's never raced over 5. I'm hoping it won't get taken off its feet in the early stages, and it will be staying on. There's a lot of speedsters in this race, and it's got a chance of winning it. And 16 to 1, 4 to 1 a place. I'm happy to go at what I see is decent value. I don't like the trainer, as you know, Tim Easterby, but it will be trying. It's only had the one run, which I've just shown you, for him. It's got to have a chance. My second selection is in the 3:15, also at Southwell. I've not got any replays, but I did watch quite a lot of replays. The favourite, which is 6 to 5, Royal Champion. It's deservedly favourite on what it's done. It's a 7-year-old. It has been running in Australia. It finished behind Docklands, which I think Docklands finished 6th and that finished 8th or something like that. The form's not great. Now, it did win well last time out at Lingfield, but it's not a big horse. It's gelding. It's lightly framed. Military Academy, 9 to 4 of Gosden's. Looked a big horse. It's out of Galileo in the bloodline. It's had 4 runs, 3 wins, 1 run on all the all-weather at Kempton. It ran in a very fast time at Kempton and it won well. Looked a strong horse. That was as a 3-year-old. Since which it's been gelded. It has not ran since November, but I don't think that should be a hindrance. John Gosden's got a good record in this race. He won it in 2019, 2020, 2021 and 2023 with Lord North. So he does like to target this winter derby. Champagne Prince, despite its wins, I think it's too hard a race for it to win. Persico doesn't look as though it's crying out for an extra furlong. Its best form, it's got a touch of class at a mile to a mile 2, but a mile 3 and a few yards is stretching it for Persico. So 9 to 4, Military Academy, £20 win. We're having a chip shot fiver on 5,000 to 1 at 16 to 1. This is Dave the Suit, hoping for a better week than last week. I was a bit disappointed. Bye for now.